Yo, what is happening, guys? Welcome back to the Undisputed Vlogs channel. And as always, I'm back with Shea.
Hi. What is happening?
You're not on the podcast this time. You're actually in a video.
Yes.
So,
Been waiting.
I already explained it to you. We're doing over or underrated.
Right.
So, I got people to send in. I literally have the list. I know everything anyway. But
Okay.
I haven't actually thought about my answers for them. So, I have a list of things that I got people send in.
Right.
And literally all you need to do is say whether you think it's overrated or underrated.
Okay.
And then just give like a quick little resume of why.
Fair enough.
Like, why do you think it's overrated, underrated? Yeah, and you can't answer that it's like, oh, it's appreciated enough, it's in the middle. You have to choose one.
Serious?
There's no way some stuff you're kind of just like, well, I think it's just, you know, in the middle. I think it's well enough appreciated. You can't answer like that because that makes it too easy.
Okay, fair enough. Fuck you. Like, what if it's like Family Guy or something and I'm just like, yeah, but it's got its good appreciation points.
Yeah, but it's kind of just like, what do you think? I'm not basing off other people. I'm like, what do you think it's underrated or overrated?
Fair enough.
So,
Yeah.
right. First one up, relationships. Overrated or trash? No, I'm joking.
Well,
You go first, one. Can I open this window a bit?
yeah, go ahead.
Shit. No, actually, you know what? Doesn't matter, because I know Sack now that a car was right past, so doesn't matter.
Right, relationship these days.
Sure.
These days they're underrated, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you like an explanation?
Well, I said give a quick explanation.
Underrated because usually people just go out and use Tinder and go out and have sex and don't actually have proper relationships these days.
Because they get pussy and we don't, so I'm going to say underrated as well. Cause,
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Nothing beats a good cuddle.
Nothing beats a good cuddle when you're crying about your small penis. Yeah, no, we'll both say underrated.
You know me so well, bro.
No, I say underrated as well.
Yeah. These days.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, nothing beats like taking your girl out for like a meal or,
Well.
you know, what we usually do. We just usually sit in here and eat McDonald's like last night and watch Big Cook, Little Cook on the phone.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I'd say underrated.
Yeah, they are. They're great though, but they're underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can understand why people like them, but I think they're underrated. Anyway, missionary. I'll go first. Underrated. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I don't give a damn. Everybody goes, oh, you know what? You know, I'm right because KSI agrees. You can't argue with KSI. That's my only argument. No, people go, oh, missionary's overrated. It's the most basic.
Yeah, but it's nice.
But it's fun. Eye contact when you're socially awkward, you feel alive.
Fair enough.
Nah, missionary underrated, 100%.
Fair enough.
100%.
Yeah, I would say.
Do you know what's overrated? Doggy. It's just alright, to be honest.
Yeah, but nothing beats it from behind.
Missionary does, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because like, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
I say
agree.
under.
Yeah.
So you say under?
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
Clubs. So
Clubs over.
clubs slot. We'll say clubs and bars or just clubs.
Just clubs.
Right. Clubs.
Clubs overrated.
Facts.
Nothing
Why?
beats nothing beats sitting in your room drinking alone crying.
No, what's your right answer?
Yeah, no, I don't know, because like I don't go out to that many clubs and shit because I'm not a social person. So, you know, but like the most times I've really had fun is just sitting in your bedroom with you drinking and playing drinking games, and there's no dickheads.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And and you can just sit there and play card games and everything, and you don't worry about having to fucking look the best and shit. Like, I can just go to your house and wear my tracksuit bottoms. So, you know what I mean?
No, I definitely think it's overrated. People, I've never been to a club and I have no interest in ever going to one, I'll be real.
Fair
I
enough.
just don't have an interest because I don't drink that much. And second off, I've said it before, house parties when you know everyone are far better because in a club, you're drinking and that's it. If I'm going to get drunk, I want to play party games.
Yeah.
I want to get hammered. I want to get hammered with random people. I want to get hammered with my boys. Exactly. I want to get hammered with the homies.
Exactly, my boys and my boy ladies and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, that. I think house parties over clubs and bars any day.
Fair enough.
There's only like bars or clubs.
Usually I just sit and drink alone in my bedroom, so, you know, I watch Family Guy while I'm doing it.
Entertainment.
Yeah. I'm sad, but it's nice.
Sleeping.
Sleeping, so underrated. It's
Yes,
it's so underrated, bro.
Oh, fucking hell.
Dude, nothing beats a good night's sleep. You know what I mean? Early at 9 PM and then wake up at 7. It's so good.
Some people Like, I don't get it. I mean, it would kind of be cool. Some people said that, I can't remember what it was, maybe it was YouTube video I was watching, but I remember somebody recently said that if they could have it, that they never had the sleep, they would. Because it would be amazing, because you could get so much done and you could, like, do this. And I was like, see, that would be really cool, but at the same time, if you're awake 24/7 and everybody else is asleep, what are you going to do for, like, from, like, 12 until, like, 6, where almost everybody is asleep?
Exactly.
And, like, yeah, you can do shit. Like, say, for example, you go, oh, you can do shit that you want to get ahead on. Yeah, but that's going to get boring. You need a break from that.
Plus,
you know what I mean?
Like,
so,
say, like, I'm not doing anything, right? So, like, yesterday, all I did was wait for you to get on your vaccine to film the podcast.
Yeah.
And I wasn't doing much. So I used that time and I used sleep to get me through half of the day for waiting, because I'd just be bored. So, you know,
Exactly.
I slept. So, yeah,
Exactly.
I like sleep. Like, nothing beats a good sleep whenever you're sad and alone. So, and you just want to die. Like, it's great. I'll stop with the annoying shit now. No,
Drake. Overrated.
Now, is this Drake Bell or the other guy?
Drake.
The
Drake that everybody actually cares about.
Oh, fair enough. Wow.
No, you mentioned Drake, nobody thinks Drake Bell.
I think Drake Bell.
And who else does? No one.
I don't know, people. Fuck.
So Drake, he's overrated.
Yeah, I would say he's overrated, but I've never heard of his music.
It's a very controversial opinion, because so many people go, Drake's the GOAT. He's good, but he's overrated.
I've never heard his music.
No, his music's good, but it's not as amazing as everybody thinks it is. No, because everybody goes, oh, Drake is amazing. He's good. He's talented. I can see why people are going to GOAT, but I disagree, because I don't see it.
Well, I would say that he's overrated.
Long walks / hikes.
I'd say they're underrated.
Same.
I actually like doing long walks.
Same. Like me and Brandon for the past while. Well, we were going up the Glen constantly whenever it was nice weather.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Was it? I think it was last Saturday. I think, maybe.
Right.
Me and Bram went out, and obviously we started at my house. We walked the whole way up. I say the whole way up. We walked up to, you know us, the British School. Walked past the Tesco's. Do you know the roundabout outside the Tesco's? Walked it, took a massive detour. Walked back, came out between the school and the Tesco's, walked down, walked back down the Cree Road, went up Loopland, went down, came down Hillsborough. No, sorry, we didn't actually come down Craigie Road, I forgot about that. We went down left and went down past Farside. We went into the Craigie, up back to the top of Craigie, round, and then walked down. We literally walked for 3 hours non-stop, and it was amazing. We literally just walked for 3 hours and fucked about. It was great.
Jesus. Like, I remember, like, the last long ass walk I had, and that was with you and Brandon, and it was up the Glen that one day. I went to the old place, and I was like, dude, we spent like 4 hours walking here, and we could have just drove up here in 20 minutes.
Yeah, but that's no fun.
I know.
So
nothing beats a good drive, though. But, you know.
Well, no, walks do.
Fair enough.
Pizza.
Pizza.
So that's a hard one, because it is amazing, but a lot of people appreciate it a lot, and I appreciate it a lot, so I don't know, I might actually say it's overrated.
Yeah, but
because I'm obsessed with pizza. But it's like, I act like it's a god food when it's not. It's really fucking good, but I act like if there was a god, he gifted me with it. Like,
yeah, because pizza's like, I have no idea. Because, well, I wouldn't say it's underrated, because
yeah, a lot of people appreciate it, and I appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the point. It's very rated. I'd say it is in the middle, but you have to choose one. And I definitely don't think it's underrated.
No.
I don't actually believe it's overrated. I just don't believe it's underrated, and we can't choose in between. So I'm going to have to say it's slightly overrated.
Yeah, well, now talking like...
But I still love pizza.
Exactly. Now talking about the best pizza, Domino's, overrated.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
Domino's is overpriced. It's overrated. Yes, I'm calling them out. Screw them.
You're not getting sponsorship anytime soon.
No, Domino's it's overpriced. It's overrated. Like, don't get me wrong. Domino's pizza slaps, right? But does it slap for the price you pay? No. Spicy slice. It's cheap and it slaps. I generally, spicy slice I would take the pizza over Domino's, even if they were the same price. I generally love spicy slice pizza, because I like the amount of cheese, the amount of tomato base put on, and they give you 4 toppings. And they make sure, see the toppings, they're large. They're not, no way like you get pepperoni, they're like this, or bits of chicken. They're fucking huge. You get 4 of them. You can just double up on everything if you want.
Dude,
it's great.
You've put me in the mood for pizza.
I don't want to talk about this because now I'm gonna get hungry.
4-star. Yeet.
So I would
okay.
say slightly overrated.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not, but I'd say slightly overrated.
Yeah.
Social media.
Overrated.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Everybody uses it.
It depends, because if we're talking about people in general, I definitely say it's overrated. But for me, I don't know, because people view it as they couldn't live without social media.
Yeah.
Like, don't get it depends what social media. If you're counting YouTube as a social media, well then yeah, I couldn't live without social media because I want it. I want YouTube. Like Messenger and all. It's just handy because I text people. We're like, say for example, no one I knew had like Facebook or Instagram or anything. I probably wouldn't have them either because that's how I just contact people a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like where I would see like a feed, but like generally it's TikTok and YouTube more because I usually go on social media more for the entertainment. And then if I'm talking to people, you know what I mean? Where some people are on their social media constantly.
Yeah. See, I mainly just use Instagram whenever I'm bored, but that's like 24 hours a day. But it's like...
So I usually use TikTok or YouTube, that's the point.
Fair enough.
Because they're just entertaining.
So I don't know, like I'd use Instagram mainly, and then I go on Twitter very little. I
hate Twitter. Never go on.
It's just
Twitter is the worst app, and I wish it honestly just got banned. It's so toxic. Like, don't get me wrong, there's toxicness on every platform, but for some reason, the angriest ones go to Twitter, and then other people go on, and then they complain that Twitter's toxic, but yet they still use it. If you're choosing to use Twitter, stop complaining it's toxic. I can complain, because I have a Twitter account for my YouTube, but I goes, you know what, there's no point following me on there, because I do not use it.
Fair enough.
Because there's no point. Just contact me on Snapchat or Instagram, because then I can, like, can avoid the toxicness. But yeah, I'll say social media is overrated then, yeah. But if we're talking about actual socials, but if we're talking about, like, say, YouTube, I don't think it's overrated because YouTube is amazing. Because it's so many things to watch.
I know, that's great.
Social media in general, yeah, overrated. So, s'mores. I'm going to have a controversial opinion about this one. I think they're overrated. Don't get me wrong. They're nice. But I don't like too much marshmallow, I'll be real.
I've never had them.
You've never had a s'more?
I've never had a s'more.
Right. You know what it is, right?
Like,
at least
chocolate and then marshmallow and then more chocolate or something?
Kinda, yeah. It's kinda like a biscuit with like a marshmallow in it in a way.
Right.
Like that's like the easiest way to explain it. It is nice, but are you big on marshmallows?
I mean, I'll have them in hot chocolate, like.
But are you like by themselves?
By themselves?
Yeah.
No. Boring.
Well, then you probably wouldn't like it because it's literally just like it's like biscuit, chocolate, marshmallows. Yeah, and it is nice. It's nice because the marshmallow is melted, but it is nice. But it's overrated because people go, oh, they're amazing. They're good. They're not amazing.
But like, nah, because like if it's with something, then I'll 100% have marshmallows. But if it's just marshmallows by themselves,
yeah. But I'm saying s'mores. It's kind of hard for you to say because you've never had s'mores. Yeah, but I'm just like saying if you don't like marshmallows. If you're not fond of marshmallows in general, like just the marshmallow itself, well, then you probably wouldn't be big on s'mores. You would probably eat it and be like, that's nice. And then you wouldn't go out of your way to have it again. You would probably be like me. You'd be like, yeah, it's nice. And that's it. So, yeah.
Well, I got something I don't need to try. So.
The Walking Dead.
Overrated as fuck because it's gone on for too fucking long and it needs to just die out.
I think it's always been overrated. I've never liked it. And it's just like... That's what everybody says to me. They go, but you really, like, zombies are, like, your favourite, like, horror thing, but you don't like The Walking Dead? And I said, yeah, because I just think The Walking Dead is a terrible thing of zombies. I think it is.
Fair enough.
Like, I just don't think it presents them very well.
Yeah, because it's not about the zombies. No, it's about the
exactly.
people and shit. And I'm just like, the one, like, I like a lot of, like, the first couple of seasons, but I think the best character is Negan. Yeah. He did a real good job.
See the guy with barbed wire butt?
Yes.
Yeah. I know him. I know Daryl.
Yes.
And then Rick.
Yeah.
I think that's like the only three I know.
Carl.
Oh yeah, no, I know him from the memes.
Yeah. It calls a little shit. I hate
it's funny because I know a lot about The Walking Dead just from the memes.
Yeah.
Not because I watch or like the show.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, I'd say overrated.
Yeah, it's overrated. Like
I think a lot of people would say what you said. The earlier seasons were underrated and the newer seasons are overrated. I never liked it, so I'll say overrated.
Yeah,
because everybody likes it. It's like Friends. It's like everybody likes Friends, but I don't find it entertaining nor funny. I can see why people find that entertaining or funny, but I think it's very overrated because I just don't think it's good.
Fair enough.
So, soaps. So EastEnders, Coronation Street, Emmerdale.
I'd say underrated because you don't really hear people talking about them these days.
I was literally about to say, I agree with you there.
Yeah.
Because if it was me, for me personally, overrated because I don't like them. I don't find them entertaining. I think they're very boring. Like, my mum sits and watches like Emmerdale, Coronation Street, EastEnders, and me and my brother both agree. Well, we both agree we don't like any of them, but the worst one is EastEnders. That's just one that,
we love that one. I love that one.
It's the one that comes on, and I'm just like, oh. See, Emmerdale and Coronation Street, I think it's Emmerdale is the most tolerated one because there was one, like, story, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but I said to the mum, I go, see, I'm not interested in it, but I'll sit here and, like, listen to the details, I guess, because it's, like, it's slightly interesting, but it's because I don't like the show, I'm not interested in it. But if the story was in something that I liked, I would like it. Yeah. So, but EastEnders, no. But I'd say underrated, because a lot of people nowadays don't watch it as much as they used to.
See, EastEnders is the only one that I really tolerate, because we've never, like, as a family, we all watch soaps.
Yeah.
Like, my mum and dad, they watch it all the time. But they've never really watched Emmerdale. Now, they watch Coronation Street and Hollyoaks and EastEnders and all that, but the one they mainly watch is EastEnders, and mainly at Christmas time because somebody dies every Christmas. So you have to watch it like every Christmas. Some dude dies. So
that's what I fucking say to my mom. I go, it's literally the same shit constantly. It's just like whenever you get bored of a character, someone just dies, and that's it. And everybody goes, "Oh my god, they died." Yeah, it was obvious they were gonna die.
Yeah,
like it's not.
It's like, where's Tina? People still don't know where Tina is. She died last Christmas.
I don't know who it is, but popping bubble wrap.
So underrated, bro.
Yeah.
It is so good. Just yes.
It's so satisfying. It's such a good stress relief.
Yeah. It's like it's so good.
There's no real explanation needed for that one. It's underrated.
No, you just hear the and you're like, oh, heaven, yes.
Stargazing.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Underrated. There's nothing better than whenever I'm sad at night. And then I go out to my back garden and put my music or my phone on my chest and lie down on the back garden, which is all gross, and then just look up at the stars while playing my sad music. It's so good.
It is amazing.
It is good. I love stars. I want to be up in space.
It's underrated. Like, it is amazing. And then the last one, walks at night, underrated. Walks at night are so much better than walks in the day because there's no one about.
Fair enough.
Because I listen to my music when I walk by myself anyway.
Yeah.
But I like kind of like daydream or like kind of just like you just take it in, I guess. But walking through the day, there's so many people about, and it's just like it's fine. But walking at night, it's so peaceful and calm, and it's so relaxing. And you can just listen to music, you can think, or you can just relax, and you can literally just walk with nobody about, and it's fucking amazing. So it's underrated, 100%, 100%.
See, I always just take it as if you're walking at nighttime, the nighttime gets cold, and cold makes me really want to take a wee. So
Yeah, but I'm good with the cold.
Yeah. Well, I'm good with the cold. I'm just like...
Plus, I like it. I like it cold whenever I walk, to be honest. Because I think, personally, there's no better feeling than when you're out in the freezing cold and you get into your house, into the warmth, because then you appreciate the warmth so much more. Because if you get into the warmth of your house but you weren't that cold, it's fine. But whenever you're freezing and you get into the warmth of your house, it feels amazing. So, walks at night, underrated.
Fair.
What's your answer?
I will say underrated then too.
Fair enough. Yeah. So yeah, I think I was like 15, 16 we did there. So that's all the overrated, underrated. We agreed on most of them, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think, did we actually disagree on any? I don't know.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think we disagreed with any.
Same person inside our head.
I don't think we disagreed with any. But yeah, that was it. That's literally just a fun video, just a simple video. Yes. Overrated or underrated. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. List them and let me know. Do you think they're overrated or underrated? Just below. Obviously, Shea's link will be linked down below. As always, hope y'all are thinking positive, test negative. Hope y'all have an amazing day, amazing week, amazing weekend. And we'll see you in the next one. So, peace.
Peace.
Fearless.